Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 10th episode of the second season of Bokutachi wa Benkyou ga Dekinai. And last episode we got into Furahashi's complicated family circumstances, which has led to a bit of awkwardness in various ways. You know, it's never a great thing when you got your friend and their parent and like fighting and arguing, and he runs away from home, goes to your place, and has to go back to school smelling like your shampoo. It's just awkwardness all around, really. But we also, before the episode ended, found a laptop with a folder, password protected folder, with the ultimate protection, which is one password, well, one attempt at that password, and if it's wrong, anything that's in there is gone. So there's no brute forcing this. You either figure it out or you don't. So hopefully we figure it out, you know. I've had a week to think about what the password could be, and I got nothing really. So I mean, I have a few ideas, of course, but nothing that I would say confidently enough to actually try. But of course, there's a few things that would be obvious guesses, but you can't afford it obvious guesses. You just have to know it. So we'll see what we do with that. So 3, 2, 1, play. And you're chopping up vegetables. I see chopping of vegetables. Wake up, somebody's making breakfast for you. Fully newlywed now. Yes, that's what I'm talking about right there. That's what you want to wake up to. Cooking your food. I mean, I don't know what the complaint here is. Yeah, could you two stay at home alone together for a while if you don't mind? Of course. Of course. Gotta get on that mother's good side, you know. So yeah, we now officially live in the newlywed lifestyle. I mean, we had kind of a little bit of that with the whole sister-brother roleplay we did before. But now, you know, he's really brought the girl home, so. And by the way, do not forget to hit the like button if you like this video. A lot of people do, so that's why I kind of wanted to remind you. So I assume we will crack the password this episode. Because I'm just really curious what the password will end up being. Because the obvious guesses I got are things like Furahashi's birthday, you know, or Furahashi's name. Or the name of Furahashi's favorite star, because it is a star symbol. Those are like the only real guesses I can think of. But we'll see, hopefully. And back into it. The Star of Ultimate Love and the Name of X Part 2. Well, as long as you put love in it, I'm sure it'll taste just fine. Stop it, Furuhashi, you're becoming as small as your chest. Yeah, she definitely tried hard. Yeah, we gotta eat it. It'll be worth it, don't worry. Good. Probably not supposed to make those sounds, but it's fine. Phrasing. That is just asking for a "that's what she said" joke. But there you go. It's still good though, that's the important part. Let's not get sidetracked to the point. Maybe we could try making scrambled eggs next time. Those are easier. I mean, even I can do that. That's cute. I didn't specifically mean yours or anything. I'm just saying in general. You know, don't get the wrong idea or anything, Baka. Oh, okay. Please don't destroy my house, Furuhashi. This could be going better, I guess, but it could be going worse technically. Like she hasn't set anything on fire yet. Okay, whose bath time is it? Okay. Yeah, Furuhashi, I mean, she needs to work on her wife level a bit, but as long as she has the enthusiasm, I can offer to wash for his back. Walks in eyes closed. Yeah, I mean, that's, of course, the only reason why she would go in there. She's not bold enough to actually join him, of course. But it's what a good wife would do, you know. Whew, Furuhashi, yeah, you're more than welcome in here. Or less, you know, you do you. Skull Swim Center there. Thank you for that, Furuhashi. Whew. Definitely getting that newlywed treatment at this point. I love you, Furuhashi. We're gonna get into more serious talk now. Or flashback. You even got the little pad thingy to keep the soap out of her eyes. They clearly had a better relationship before. It's never too late to fix things. I mean, like Symphogear, you know, they also had a rough daughter-father relationship that they worked on. More importantly than that, we're in the bath together right now. That'd be the most important to me, of course. Oh, well. Did she just seriously just fall asleep in this position? Guess it has been a long day. They are so tiny. Yeah, you're very tired if you fall asleep in the middle of doing things. Don't push yourself too much. Oh, like right now? I'm not sure she's mentally or emotionally prepared. Eureka, where are you taking me in the middle of the night in the woods? Just the two of us. What exactly are you expecting there, Furuhashi? Oh, wow, that's a great view. Yeah, this is a good place to take her. Should cheer her up a bit. And the view's only improved by having Furuhashi there. Kinda getting Bakemonogatari flashbacks. Yeah, what kind of walks do you go on? Yeah, I know stars too. Well, I don't. He does. Oh my god, Yuiga, you know some basic star stuff. It's incredible. Yeah, that, of course. Definitely a fan of this sort of stuff. I just love seeing her so excited about anything, really. Because it's been kind of a rough couple episodes. Yeah, do you talk to him at all about anything? Yeah, so you never know. Like, might get across to somebody else that cares about you. Don't hurt yourself. Okay. Uh, okay. Holding her hand probably helps. Oh wow, some serious hand holding. Yeah, well, this got incredibly romantic, didn't it? Uh, you get becoming more and more smooth with the ladies over the course of this show. The mother. Is that what's gonna be the name of the password? Whatever that name would be. Names of constellations, yeah. So are we gonna have a daughter-father talk, or almost like he's in trouble? Plane runaway. We need to have a talk, father. If you don't mind. Got something on my mind. Yes, she's not just gonna give up on that. Clearly not enough. Could be a little bit less condescending about what your daughter wants out of life, you know? Just a bit. I'm sure she can still feel his hand on hers even now. There you go. You tell him. Whew. It is pretty cool to think about. Everyone has their thing. But is this gonna get through to him? uh Sees the mother in her, definitely. Oh, is that the passcode? Guess somebody has to. That's quite a theory. uh, that's the line. Well, that's a good first step. Knew that was coming, though. That's also kind of his issue with Ogata. I do get where he's coming from, though. But you should always respect what somebody wants, though. We're gonna get into the laptop now? Because I think we figured out the password at this point. Yeah, well, I did anyway, so take that, Dad. I'm sure there's something of value on there, at least to us. One short video. It was never on there. I kind of figured. We got a home video. Hopefully not this... Hopefully not the special kind, otherwise this could get awkward. Okay, yeah, she's pretty great. Not really. Yeah, I mean, if only you knew. Yeah, that's not true. Why can't she be in the actual show? Really? That's definitely gonna change things with this attitude. I mean... There you go. That's the thing that matters. Can do tribe. Well, that just crumbled any argument that he had, you know, in this debate. Just gone with the wind there. I'm just on my balcony. Oh no, you ain't got. I jump into conclusions pretty quickly there, Mr. Police Officer. Things should be fine though. I think that video really cleared things up. Oh, it's Funahashi in it too. A little hand. Yeah, what will you name it? Oh, wow, okay. I wasn't expecting that one. I thought maybe the mother's name, but so disappointing. Oh, she's so precious. It's not fair at all. Pastor was his own name the whole time. Better than ever. Okay. And there she is. Both of them. Yeah. Mother knows. She predicted Eureka. Uh, you did plenty. I just think she wants to lean on you. She actually admits it. Just so much blushing, so much cuteness, so much doki doki. But where are we gonna go with this? No need to hurry. No need to hurry. I expected that line, and it's still just. I never really shipped anyone with Yuiga much in this show. Like, I didn't really care much about who we got together with, but after all this, I think this is probably the ship that I would do at the moment. Just no need to never mind that. It's a very important question. It's a big jump in formality with a name. I thought that might be the case. I was hoping. Yeah, we saw that in a flashback. That definitely could cause a bit of a rift. Wow, okay. I see. We were not bad mouthing you at all, Father. Why would you even ask that? That's a good question. I mean, I think we went up a stage or two this episode. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I promise your daughter is not pregnant, if that helps. Definitely acting a bit more like a father near the end there. But yeah, that pretty much concludes Furihashi's arc. It really does feel like Furuhashi just, as far as the harem race, whatever you'd call it, it really does feel like Furuhashi just nitroed herself quite a bit ahead of everyone else. Just like some very romantic scenes between them in this episode. I mean, things could always change in a race, you know. Nobody's won yet. But a lot of developments on that front this episode. Well, the past couple episodes, really. This episode and last episode, with being under the same roof, as he said, and the date to look at the stars, and sitting on the bench together, leaning up against his shoulder, like washing his back in the bath. Just a lot happened. What was that? Okay. Okay, that was the 10th episode of Bokutachi wa Benkyou ga Dekinai Season 2. And it was pretty good. I mean, it was more or less what I expected. You know, eventually, obviously there had to come a point where Furuhashi just finally talked to her father, you know, about how she feels and stuff. Obviously they've sort of attempted to talk before, which always sort of ended up in disaster. But Furuhashi never really pushed it the way she did this time. Although what really made a difference, I think, was the video, because we were able to crack the code, figure out what the password was, which was father's name, Reiji. And once we watched the video, because his entire argument against Furuhashi pursuing what she wants is, you got talent, so you should do whatever your talent happened to be, you know, instead of doing what you want to do. And, you know, because your mother, she's talented in math and stuff, you know? And then we watched the video, and that wasn't true at all. She sucked at math in school until she was motivated to get better at it, and then she did. So that, it was almost beautiful how completely and thoroughly and quickly that just crushed any semblance of argument that man had in this debate. I loved that. That was probably my favorite aspect of the whole episode, was just how that was done. You know, just... And even the timing was perfect, you know, because they watched the video kind of in the middle of the argument, you know. So, but that video was great. Just really getting to see Furuhashi's mother, and she's just wonderful, very cute, adorable, silly, bit of a, you know, she's that kind of character, very fun. It's a shame she's not actually, you know, still alive and active in Furuhashi's life and stuff, because I could just imagine them having all sorts of interesting interactions together. You know, because we did get to see some, like, past interactions a little bit, because there was video footage, you know, and she was there in the room. I guess she didn't remember this stuff, which makes sense if she was really young at the time. But the point is, yeah, the mother says a lot of important things about how there's no thesis on that thing and stuff, but still, it was still a very important video regardless, obviously. And, you know, that was the more plot serious stuff, but the less serious stuff we got was just more of the whole living under the same roof, newlywed-esque shenanigans and stuff we got were great. Just Furuhashi attempted and mostly failing to do all these things you would expect a wife to do, you know, cooking and stuff, and just she can't cook very well. That was not a fine omelet at all, just food did not look or sound how it should, but you know, she made it. She worked hard. She had the, you know, the cliche typical bandages over the fingers to represent how hard somebody worked to do something that they're not good at doing. And once you see all that, you have to support them. You have to eat it. You have to, you know, you have to do all that stuff, which Yuiga did, of course. And just in general, Yuiga was very smooth and dealing with Furuhashi and helping her deal with her own issues, which she, of course, successfully did in this episode, which is great. And, you know, we've seen a lot of the conflict between the Furuhashi and her father from Furuhashi's perspective, but in this episode we kind of got a little bit of the father's perspective, you know, and kind of how he's been feeling. And it's not as if he doesn't like his own daughter or anything, it's just things got kind of awkward and he's not good at dealing with her. And the whole past hitting or whatever he did to her, that made things incredibly awkward. Like, so he wanted to make up as much as Furuhashi did, really. It's just that they had a disagreement of opinions, which just made it more difficult on top of everything else. It was all a big mess, but luckily I think we were able to get through most of that. It's all good. And now he's more of a father figure, you know, saying like, hey, Yuiga, what exactly is your relationship with my daughter? I hear she stayed over at your house, so what happened there? Any hanky-panky, anything I should know about? So that was great. So it's good that we got past all that, though. Anything else to say with the episode? Let's see. Just kind of skim through it. Here we go. Just, it's a really cute stuff between Furuhashi and her mother in that one scene. Yuiga, the cop thinking he's a stalker, you know. Which, it's really jumping to conclusions there. Like, how long was he out there? Because he was out there for a while, I could get that, but if it was out there only for a few minutes, then that's definitely jumping the gun. I just love that video of the mother so much. That's gotta be that was the highlight of the episode for me. Although there were plenty of good moments in the episode. Yeah, just really cool to see Furuhashi do her best there. Anyway, good episode for sure, and that pretty much should finish off the Furuhashi folks of the season, I would imagine. So it'll be interesting to see what we do with next episode. So I am eagerly awaiting it. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.